Hello ladies and gentlemen, this is BlueMaxima. Don't mind if you hear some silly noises coming from the lounge room, because that means my parents are watching football. So I figured I'd check out some PlayStation mobile games, since there aren't any other games really worth checking out right now, and I'm kind of bored. Let's just close the store right here, and play some Switch Galaxy. Is my volume high enough? Probably. Wait for it to get through its lengthy startup sequence. Unusual loading down there, but hey, it actually kind of tells you how far along it is. Awesome. Anyway, let's start with the game. The main area of the game is racing on this little world map here. Now, if I just you tap these arrows to move around, which is really weird because you expect the map to like scroll with your swipe. It's kind of unusual. And you basically race in between these areas here to try and get really fast times and scores. It starts off really easy, and then it gets really difficult, because on some tracks you need to get like a very specific time in order to get a star, which is basically completion, but you can't basically fail. As long as you get to the end, you'll be fine. So let's have a look. Yeah, the loading times on this one are a little bit unusual. It's yeah, that's like one of my only problems with the game, though. Alright, so here we go. As you can see, I'm really shit at it. But other than that, it looks really nice. This is the best game I've seen. The best cheap game, like the best mini/PlayStation mobile game I've seen since Trailblazer. That game was actually very similar to this one. Those yellow dots are credits. That's a boost. Those yellow arrows will actually automatically redirect you if you hit them. As you can see, this is too fast for me. Jesus Christ. You pick up speed eventually as you go along, and then as you can see down the bottom right there, you've got your speed and your acceleration. Just dodged that one. I'm using the shoulder buttons, if you couldn't tell. Sometimes there are more optimal ways through. Sometimes you'll just get more credits out of one way. Sometimes you'll get power-ups out of another way. Got to avoid these guys, because they don't do any damage to you. They just take credits from you. And if you pick up a specific pickup, you can steal credits from them. Oh, well, they don't steal credits from you. They just slow you down, apparently. Some actually steal the credits, which is your basic money. As you can see, I've basically failed this one already. That pickup I just got is a red pass. Lets you pass through those specific colours. Like, there are green and yellow and blue passes. So you can pass through each and every one you please. So I definitely didn't get the best time there that I needed. Oh, apparently I failed! Oh! Okay, target time was 90 seconds, so I guess I have to try it again, don't I? Oh, man. I got the credits, though, so that'll be good for showing off the store. Soundtrack's great, by the way. Anyway, I'm just going to shut up and let you enjoy the chaos. How'd I do this time? Yay, I actually got there in time! Woohoo! Alright, so I have plenty of credits so I can show off the shop. So, if we go to the shop here, we have power-ups. There's plenty of power-ups to get. The funny thing is, even no matter how many you buy, the cost never goes up. So see Dexterity, I've upgraded all the way to level 5, and it hasn't gone up in price. It's been 400 every single time. So you got your shield, which reduces the credits stolen. You can purchase new skins, acceleration, boost, dexterity, which makes you swap lanes faster, and density, which reduces how much speed you lose when you have collisions. I think I'm going to buy that, because I kind of need it. Yeah, and you got your banner passes here. That's what they call them in-game, but they basically just let you completely skip past those coloured barriers. So if you're having a really tough race and you've grinded it a few times to get enough credits, you can just basically skip it entirely by buying all 4 of those. Now, there's a bunch of other races here too, and when you get to these ones, these really big ones, they usually have some sort of challenge, like last for X amount of distance. And as you can see, it goes onwards and onwards and onwards. But this only took me a couple of hours to pull off. Like, not even that. It took me like an hour and a half just to get to this point. But it's still a fair amount of content, and then that's not even counting what I'm going to show off as my last run in this game. We have a survival mode included. You can also go to your shop here to grab all your stuff. And just so you know, options is just your music, your sound effects, how to play, and removing your save game data. I'd like a little bit more in my options, but to be honest, I'm not sure what I would change. Maybe use the analog stick, or possibly rear touchpad. I mean, like, I know a lot of people wouldn't use the rear touchpad, but whatever. It'd be nice. Alright, so here we go. Survival mode. So what do I think of this game? Looks great, plays great. It's like Wipeout on rails. And it only costs $2.50. Well worth that price, in my honest opinion. It's honestly a lot of fun. Take you a little while to upgrade your ship, and then you've got a bit of score attacking to do, which is always a lot of... It's always fun to score attack on games that you like. Not to mention the soundtrack is bloody baller. Yeah, when you hit specific targets in this, like 1500 meters, 3000 meters, you get credit bonuses. I'm pretty sure it's instant kill on this mode, so don't go running into any of the passes. I will admit I'm probably wrong about that, and it will probably get me killed. But let's just ride the wave and find out. Never mind about riding the wave. Okay, thank you. But that does actually add to your credits, so if you want to grind for credits, that's your way to do it. Alright, so that was a really quick look at Switch Galaxy. It's a lot of fun and I well recommend it. It is now available on PlayStation Mobile. This music is pretty damn ace. Anyway, since there aren't going to be that many games coming up, I mean, like, we got Dead or Alive 5 next week, and then after Dead or Alive 5, we have Soul Sacrifice at the end of April, so there's not going to be that many games. So I'm going to try and cover a few PlayStation Mobile games. Whenever I feel bored or I feel that the channel doesn't have enough content, I'll put up a new video on one of these 10 games. Yes, I did buy this one. You'll actually be surprised when I play it, honestly. This has been BlueMaxima. Pick up Switch Galaxy. I'll see you all next time.